Touchdown, West Philly!
A chance for the Chargers, and they score!
In the front, Fuzzy again!
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Business Over Breakfast. My name is Ben Barber, and today I am very excited because we are joined by a whole host of people from Paddy's and Watch Hill Catering.
Yeah.
How are you guys? Why don't we go around the table and introduce ourselves?
Fantastic, Ben. Thanks for having us. I'm Angela Toman-Miller, business manager of Paddy's Beach Club and Watch Hill Catering, and also a member of the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce board since 2010.
Awesome.
Less 1 year.
Wow.
I had to go off for a year.
Good morning, everybody. My name is John Colzar. I'm the executive chef for Paddy's Beach Club and Watch Hill Catering. I've been with the team since 2017. So happy to be here.
Awesome.
I'm Paul Doyle. I'm one of the owners of Paddy's Beach Club and Watch Hill Catering, and I've been with the team since inception 26 years ago.
And Grace, you might as well introduce yourself.
My name is Grace Lund. I am the events and office manager with the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce, and I'm Ben's co-host today.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Although I like to think of you as the host and me as just here. So,
I mean,
yeah,
it's your show as well.
No. It's your show. It's your show.
I'll take over. I mean, we don't have to fight about it, guys.
I mean, we're pretty funny by ourselves.
You guys are pretty funny by yourselves.
We can do a lot with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
Trial run.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. We'll take it from here.
All right. So, Angela, let's talk Watch Hill Catering for a few first, because that's more of the time of year that we're at right now.
Yeah, well, we're getting there. We just had, a pretty busy proposal season. That's what always happens around the holiday time of year. So we're just busy right now, taking inquiries and giving out proposals. Got a lot of them coming in, and we're excited about a busy season. We've had, just great, tremendous growth each year. It's mostly, we don't even advertise. It's usually just word of mouth from our past guests. And it's, support of the community. It's been pretty overwhelming, and how much everybody loves Chef's food and Sam's service with the team. Right, Chef? You never lose a guest after a tasting, right?
No, my food is pretty good.
I would agree with that.
I'm not gonna lie.
It is pretty good.
It's good. I try to take old classics and put a fun spin on them, whether it's taste or presentation. Try to make things unstuffy for the guests at their events. So we just like to be playful and have fun with everything.
Awesome.
I see what you did there.
Chef, did you like just start at Paddy's and Watch Hill Catering, or did you have something before this?
No, I was executive chef of the Ocean House for about 7 years before Paddy's and Watch Hill Catering.
So similar experiences.
Yeah. Very, very similar atmospheres. Paddy's and the Ocean House. It's very similar.
Just a little bit
Yeah.
of experience.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah, well, he brought that Ocean House flair to the Watch Hill Catering portion of it, obviously.
Yeah.
We collaborated on the fantastic service that we like to give, along with fantastic food, and super successful. It's been great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So do people still, are you guys booked up for Watch Hill Catering? Are there still opportunities for people to, where are you guys booking out?
Yeah. So we tend to only stick to at least 2 or 3 events, 3 max, on the weekends on each day, just because we'd like to not overbook ourselves so that we can uphold the standard of, our experience the exquisite, which is our motto, So we are capable of doing 2, potentially 3, depending upon the size of the events every day on the weekends. So right now we're still taking events. We still have some availability. But we book up quick. I think September is pretty much.
Yeah, September's booked up. October starting to. Even September, October of 2026 is starting to get tastings and calls for that as well. So,
Oh wow.
This
Impressive.
past month, I think I had 10 tastings, wedding tastings for brides and things that come in. So, when you book all of them, it's a pretty good time. So,
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
All right, Paul.
So yeah, calendar's filling up.
Good.
Yeah.
Paul,
Hmm.
let's chat, man.
Yes.
26 years? Is that what you said?
Yeah. 99.
99.
Frankie and I's first year. Yeah.
You know what? I don't want to think about the fact that that was 26 years ago.
right? No, I
Because that's
usually skip a decade and thinking like, I was like 16. Oh, 26. Wow.
yeah, that's crazy. How did it start?
Frankie's brother, Johnny, all the, the typical Italian names, Frankie, Johnny, Billy, whatever. Johnny said, "Hey, Patty's is for sale." And Frankie, had just gotten over rehabilitation from getting shot down in Key West in '97. And he was up here for a couple of years rehabbing. And, had about $2 in his pocket and said, "Yeah, let's go look at it." And he calls me up and says, "Hey, let's go look at a place." And I said, "Where is it?" And he said, "Squamigot." And I said, "Is that in Groton or Stonington?" Because I grew up in Wickford, 20 minutes from here, and I've never been to Squamigot. So he talked me down and said, "No, it's in Westerly." And we came down and looked at it. And on a day just like this, it was freezing, and there was no power, and there's no water, and we're walking through the place, and it's just shades of gray everywhere you could look. It was kind of creepy. I didn't know what I was getting into.
And you were like perfect ambiance for me to go, yeah, I'm getting into the beach life.
Oh, well, yeah. Me, Mister, I've been to the beach 5 times in my life, and saying, still taking sand out of my wherever for since I was 5. I'm like, great. I don't want to go to the beach, but here I am. But yeah, it was a good run. We didn't know too much the first year. We made a lot of mistakes. I was running a grilled pizza place in Federal Hill for the last 8 years, and with 30 seats. And now we have a beachfront place with 250, and also, yeah, it's right up my alley.
Similar experiences.
Similar experiences for sure. Yeah. So, it was a bit of a culture shock having more than 7 staff on, and going from 180 to what before COVID we had 250.
Wow.
And we're back down to 180 now. So
182 last year.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So it's 26 years. We've probably seen over 2,000 staff since we started. So, which is insane to think about.
So many people.
Yeah.
I feel bad when someone says, "Remember me? I was a server assistant back in 2001." I'm like, no. Oh yeah,
for sure.
yeah. You were great.
We had an applicant come in that had I was like, wow, that name looks familiar, just so I was like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. And she's like, I worked here back.
It's like my mom
12
worked
years
here.
ago. Oh, I knew I recognized the name now. But I told her, that means that you, I only remember the people that I had to, discipline.
Right.
How much of the current Paddy's is original? Is any of it?
The front wall is
The
original
basement.
in the
Couple
basement.
The
Yeah.
basement.
Yeah, the
Okay.
basement. Yes. After Sandy, we got, we took a thump.
Mm.
And yeah, that front wall was the only thing that didn't get
Just
fixed.
some redirection.
Yeah.
That
So
held up.
from the street, it looks the same.
Nothing's
You couldn't
changed.
tell the difference at all.
This is very true. This is very true. From the road, and people always say that too. You never, once you walk into Patty's, you're just shocked by
yeah.
what the place looks like,
Well,
because from the street it looks like
so
just-
unassuming.
Yeah. I mean, Patty's is like the like a little door, like Wonderland. Like it's a little door that you walk into, and then you're like,
a
oh
good
my
one.
god, like what is this entire universe back here?
Right.
It's kind of crazy.
On Sandy, we're like, oh my god, is that water in the building? So, but yeah, it is a funny thing how we are perceived. We have a Sunday fun day party that everybody seems to know about, where there's a DJ outside in an area behind a fence that goes from 12 to 5. So 5 hours a week, and people still continue to think that happens 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And they're here. They come during the week and a weeknight, and they're looking around. What?
There's families here.
Where's all the craziness happening? I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I don't know. It's this is how we are 6.5 days a week. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the perception. I mean, it's definitely a fun place to be. We have entertainment and we have all that, but it's not as crazy as everybody seems to associate it.
Right.
With, the Sunday fun day dance parties, big DJs, a lot of people come, and I think that's why people kind of get the locals.
We've all grown up.
Especially.
Yeah.
We've all grown up. We get tired.
We've all got
Oh, yeah.
So, like,
we've all gotten older.
Yes. Well, 26 years will do that to you.
The grown up part's still a
Right.
little behind.
Yeah.
That's a fair assessment. No, ironically I associate Paddy's with family and with like the low key rest of the week, because my first experience in Mesquamacut as a kid was going down to Paddy's with my friend's parents, and it was during the week, and they were like, no, we only go to Paddy's, and we, and then like setting up shop in the front, and like that's where we went to the beach. So for the first several years I went to Mesquamacut, I didn't know that anything existed outside of Paddy's.
People say that sometimes.
I mean,
Our customers will be like, wait, Paddy's is Mesquamacut, right? You are Mesquamacut. No, there's so much more to experience
there
down
is.
here.
Yeah.
There are people who go to one spot and one spot only.
Yep.
We might be, the Andrea is great and the Windjammer is great, and that's a lot of people's first stops on the train.
Yeah.
And we might be second or third, and we're happy to get it. But sometimes people say, "Oh, we never go to Andrea. We never go to Andrea." And they're like, "You should go.
Right.
They're really nice people.
You guys
should go.
need to-
You should go. These places are great."
Yeah.
There's more to Mesquamacut.
Right.
There's more to
Sadly, I mean, there are people that don't know that Pleasant View exists because
Right.
it's like down further.
True.
And
True.
I've done a lot of work with the business association for years, and one thing, like, Mesquamacut is a full 3-mile stretch filled with businesses, filled with great great businesses, great restaurants, all of that stuff. But people definitely pick their favorites and stick to them. And but Paddy's was the first love for me in Mesquamacut.
That's
20
heartwarming.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Mine too.
25 years ago. 25 years ago, I think.
There you go.
So
There you go.
for that.
Yeah, we do have a lot of people that are guests now, the kids that have grown up with Paddy's, and everybody always talks about the kids pack of toys that you get, because we have the themed kids packs. And
I never
it's
got
nice
that.
to hear people. What's that?
I said I never got that.
Well, if you order
No,
a
I
kids
need to
meal,
go
you
ba-
get a
I-
kids
I
pack.
need to go
for the
back
last
to
We
being
said
a
we
26
said
years.
don't give one to Ben.
I knew it. I knew it.
So
I
watch
always-
this kid's face. He's going to be all mad.
I always suspected.
I remember that. No. I have zero
The thousand-
memory. That's the funny there.
The thousands of employees. I'm not 100% sure who you are, but that kid, I knew I
Doesn't
wasn't.
get a pack.
So
So
good.
anyway, what do they get?
So they get a kids pack. We call it a kids pack of toys, and they're themed. Well, they were themed outfits. Now they're just a general bunch of toys. You'll get, a hat. beach lay.
My kids love the inflatable hammer because they can just walk
Inflatable.
around just smashing each other with them.
Yes, and some of the toys the parents were like, "Oh, not so great,"
Maybe not.
but they love it. Keeps the kids entertained. So
Yeah.
that's the whole point of it. They have 5 or 6 fun things to do. Back in the day, we used to do like themed packs, like a pirate kid pack. So they would get a little sword and a hat. But yeah, the kids love it, and like I said, it kind of grows our
Well, it was
Customer
happy
base.
happy kids, happy parents, so which made
Yes.
them come back. So
Right.
That's awesome.
when they leave and the kids aren't crying and kicking and screaming, they're like, oh, maybe we should do that again. So
Yeah, it is. Some people say it's the happiest place on earth. I think you might be able to take that tagline. I'm not sure. I've never heard it before. I'm not.
I know
sure.
I've been at the bar sometimes, and sometimes after leaving the bar, that's the happiest place I've ever been.
Isn't
Yeah.
it so fun?
Well, I
So
heard-
fun.
I heard after the Super Bowl last week, I did hear Jalen Hurts say, "I'm going to Patty's."
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
he has to wait a little bit. But when do you guys open again for Patty's?
So the beginning of May, we have the first week we open, we have senior week parties for colleges. So URI, Westfield, Salve, Regina. So we start that the first week. That's always fun. And then usually, depending upon the weather, we'll open the week after that, definitely before Memorial Day. Hoping the weather will change quickly and we'll be able to pop the doors open earlier.
Awesome.
Let's all hope for
Yeah.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
It's a little
let's
chilly
hope for
now.
that, and let's hope for no. I'm not even gonna say.
yeah don't
I'm
stop.
not even gonna say it.
It's gonna be bright and sunny and maybe raining every once in a while.
Yeah. I was told that it was gonna. I was told we were gonna get like 2 feet of snow today.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm going
yeah.
to I'm going to go
Yeah,
off on
sure.
in my third career. I have a TikTok handle of forecasting fear, and I actually rail on the meteorologists on how they can mess up.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Is that a real thing?
No, it's
called
pretty
forecasting
good.
fear.
It's real.
I haven't. I've been lax. I can't not lying. Usually I do like 10 or 15 a summer, and didn't have too much to complain about last summer. It was pretty nice, but
Well, when they sit there and forecast 30% chance of rain,
Yeah.
that's still no one's going to show up.
15
tough.
15
No
days
one's
out.
down to ride.
15 days out, they were saying it was going to be 35 inches of snow in Hartford or 30 inches of snow in Providence 2
Yep.
weeks out.
Yep.
Who does that?
Yeah.
I mean, there's no
Right.
way, so it's
And
just
now it's
just-
definitely snowing. Right?
yeah,
It's
yeah, it's
definitely
crazy.
Got
snowing.
hit.
Clear,
Yeah.
clear
Yeah.
skies.
It's just they're just trying to sensationalize
adjust.
stuff so people have to watch, and the advertisers get their money and everybody's happy. But a lot of times there's nothing going on, and they just they can't accept that.
Yep, absolutely. I don't know why
Like
this.
today would be partly cloudy
There we go.
Pretty great out there.
instead
It's
of mostly
pretty nice.
sunny.
It's
It's going to be
pretty
partly
nice.
cloudy.
Right.
Listen, if it was partly cloudy, our camera would be working better because the sun all of the light comes in through the window. But it's such a great shot. Like, how are we not gonna film the windows? You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
no.
Because it's beautiful.
If
But
if I didn't have to look this way, I'd be looking out the window right now.
so
Hi, that's why I'm sitting over here.
can I be honest with you? Grace knows when we first got into this office and we set it up this way, I was behind, like I had the window view.
Yeah.
I had the,
this view.
my back was to the window
Yeah.
and the guests were over here. And why am I having the guests, your view during it is great, but if you want to clip this and like look at it and whatever, like it looks prettier with you with Westerly behind you, right? It looks it looks
Anything
better
behind
like
me
that.
is probably better than looking at me, so it's fine.
And B, it was getting real cold. It was like
Oh.
beginning of fall, whatever. And like you sitting there for 30 minutes is fine. Me sitting there for 8 hours, I was like, I'm freezing all day.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm
yeah,
not going to shut the blinds because what's the point of having this office if I shut the
yeah.
blinds?
No,
You know
this
what
is
I
great.
mean?
Yeah,
So
this is great up here.
anyway,
My wife's a elementary school librarian in a town, and she would be over the moon if she could have the view of the library, every day.
she can come. She can use the office if she wants. I'm not here most of the time. So Any changes this year that people should expect from
Always,
Patty's?
yeah. We always try to adapt and give the people what they want. This year, we're actually transitioning to a fast casual environment for service, similar to fast casual. And not everybody knows what that means, but similar to Champlin's or Two Little Fish, even where there's a two different ways. Order. You can either order through a kiosk, which will have multiple set up, or through cashiers for a more personalized service. So you order your food, make all your decisions, modifications, no pressure ordering system. And then we will give you a text when your food's ready. Come up and grab it. Go grab a seat anywhere. Enjoy. Got more time when you're waiting with your food, you can go spend your time on the beach. You can go hang out anywhere you want, pick up your food, come sit down, enjoy.
I think that's going to be awesome.
That's very
Because
cool.
guests were coming in and spending 45-minute wait for a table.
Yeah.
And then you're sitting around doing this, not really spending time on the beach while you came
Yeah.
to Mesquamaket.
Mhm.
So this gives them time to come in, order their food, be in and out within 20 minutes, 30 minutes after they're sitting down eating for a while, and then go right back onto the sand and jump around. So I think it's going to be a great system for people to learn this year and us to learn too.
Yeah, we started last year. We did it one day in June, and people just loved it. It was great. It was faster. People they want to be able to get something to eat. We want to be able to service more guests in a faster, fun environment, more relaxed, casual, and people really loved it. And then we switched over the second week of August. And yeah, people love it. You can still go to the bar and sit and order food and have it brought to you. There's a couple of sections that will still be full service. So it's kind of going to be like a hybrid of fast casual and full service.
Nice.
We'll still host birthday parties. If the big group comes in and they want a server, great. We're going to have cocktail servers still. And, I think that it's just going to be a more of a relaxed feel, I think.
Yeah, I think it was also kind of a happy accident last year when we did it, and we did it like June 1st. It was thrust upon us because we had 3 weddings that day.
Yeah.
Big weddings.
For Watchville Catering. So the catering director, Sam, plucked almost every server, cook,
Yeah.
helper, somebody walking down the street. Hey, put this shirt on. You're working for us today.
I think Paulie was working grill that day.
I mean, it was,
Yeah.
it was,
Frankie
we
was
were,
expediting.
I did the dishes.
Yes, yeah.
You just didn't remember.
When I say the staff was thin, I'm not talking about me, but it was thin. So we're like, what do we do? What do we do? Well, maybe we could just have him order at the counter. Okay. And that day was awesome. It was really cool because it just showed how fast, if you needed to, we could switch it up, and people were receptive to it, and it was nice. And that's that. And then the next month and a half, we're like, maybe we should go this way. We've been it's been in the back of our brains for a couple of years, but we never had the courage to pull the trigger. So
Necessity is the mother of
it's
invention, right?
it's a hard. At Paddy's, it's easier because at the end of the year we close, and we always say we're not going to do the same as last year. No more Sally, same as last year. But we tried it in August, and this is what year-round establishments have to do if they go in another direction. You're going to run into some, the staff's not super happy about it because they're used to a certain way. Some of the regular customers aren't happy about it because they're used to a certain way. So we didn't completely disrupt or tip the apple cart this summer, but it's going to be different. There's going to be places for people who are used to Hattie's as it was, and there's going to be a lot of opportunity for people who are embracing the whole, kind of come in, do what you want, and get out pretty quick. So it's gonna be nice.
I love fast casual, and to have fast casual at Patty's on the beach just makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
And also to still have that full service area for those who want it, But I think that's incredible, especially all of the families that come the 6.5 days a week.
Yeah.
The fast casual is literally perfect for that.
Yeah.
So I think it's a great move, and I'm really looking forward to experiencing that.
Awesome. Yeah. Everything's still made to order. So that's, that we're not sacrificing that. And speaking of the food, we are actually transitioning over to a little bit of a different style menu also this year.
Yeah, this year
Something super fresh and fun. Chef.
we're gonna go kind of more seafood driven.
Okay.
So kind of you come in and you pick your protein. We'll have seared tuna, we'll have tuna poke, we'll have all different types of fish. Then you can either have it as a taco, you can have it as a sandwich, a platter. So you kind of pick what you want for your protein, then you pick how you want it. So if it's a sandwich or a platter or a taco
Or salad.
or a bowl, if you want a poke bowl or a burrito bowl or something like that, you can make those. And then different sauces. So fresh, like pineapple habanero sauces, teriyaki sauces, different things to put on your sandwich or your taco. And then just kind of have your sides, whether you want French fries or if you want a side Caesar, a side mixed green, or a side vegetable or something. We'll have all those options too.
That's awesome.
We'll still have our favorites. We'll still have our coconut shrimp that everyone loves. We'll have fish tacos that have been set the same way. So if you don't want to build it, it's here, it's done. Here it is. Or we'll have the our famous unstuffy and wings on the menu.
Smoked wings. Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think to speak on that a little bit more, it kind of is like with this transition that we're doing, this menu is kind of like the same style transition. It's customizable, so you just, it's kind of like
You build it what you
you
want.
build your own.
You tell me what you want
We're
on
gonna
your
give
sandwich,
you
and you
quick
get it.
suggestions, like
Yeah.
our favorites of what we think goes together. Like, I don't know, we got to come up with like a numbering, like the number 7 or
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
fun names of how we can put it together. But it's kind of like you think about, build your own Subway, Chipotle, all these places that do this. So I think it's just personalized, rather than having all these modifiers. I don't want this on it. I don't
Yeah.
want that on it. It's kind of what you do want on it versus what you don't want on it.
That's
And then you don't forget,
Yeah.
but that you forgot to order no onions.
It's like you're going to it's like you're going to Bomb
That's
Burrito.
funny.
Yeah.
You go to Bomb Burrito. They have
Right.
everything laid out. You tell them you want the roast boys, you want this, you want that. It's great.
Yeah.
So
Bomb burrito. Excuse me. Now I'm just thinking about bomb burrito. Okay, so
The snack menu.
the snack menu. Oh my god, we're gonna get the. We're talking about doing a show with them called Snack Chat.
Fun.
Where
Love
we
that.
anyway, but more.
I
About
need
that
to know
later.
more about. I was gonna,
Yeah, more
yeah.
about that
After the
later.
show, we'll talk about the snack menu at Bomb
Yeah.
Burrito. I don't know about this yet.
Now we got to go to lunch.
All right,
Okay,
hungry.
all right. Guys, thank you. It's 8:34 in the morning. Let's all go to lunch.
It feels like it's lunchtime.
No, what's funny about that is you mentioned Subway and choose your own stuff. The amount of people, I worked at Subway for many years, and the amount of people that would come in and only think that they could order off of the numbered menu. And I would look at people and go,
Oh,
everything is right in front of you.
Yeah.
You just tell me what you want and I'll make it.
wow.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
completely fine. But like, people were like, what veggies come on a number 4? And I'm
yeah,
like,
I can-
what's going
Yeah.
on right now?
This is good.
Yeah.
'cause
Have
we're-
you
yeah,
ever-
we're, yeah,
have
we're,
you-
taking, we're taking notes right now.
Yeah, so good.
What veggies come on a number 4? And I'm like, whatever you want,
Right.
man. And they're like, are there olives on the steak and cheese? There could be.
Right, right.
Do you want olives on the steak and cheese?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it good? Do you like olives?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's
Right,
also, I
right.
think it also helps if you're a picky eater, which I am. I just like everything plain. So I'm like, okay, no tomato, no lettuce, no pickle, no, and
No condiments. Don't
You know,
put a
so
condiment
just
anywhere
so-
near the guy.
Mhm.
wow.
Can't have condiments.
Wow. So is he
Plain,
your favorite person?
everything.
no, he's not, because he's like, it says mayo on it. He can't have it.
Every time I cook something for for Watch Cater, I'm like, here, try this.
Mm,
No.
no.
Like, what do you mean?
No,
I gotta go
he'll
find someone else.
say try it and won't tell me what's in it. And then later on, I'm like, you tricked me. All right.
I got him one time good. That was we were doing an event at Beard Brewery years ago, and I had this little foie gras terrine like in a spoon.
Because who doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Special.
yeah.
I just had it.
And I'm like, here, try this. He goes, what is it? I go, it's like pudding. He's like, okay.
Like
Takes
pudding.
it. And he's like, that wasn't pudding. I go, yeah, it was foie gras. He's like, oh, I hate you. So sometimes you just have to lie to him and just say, eat it.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Also-
Paul.
It's like
Yeah.
every time I go out, it's like my mom's not here, but if he's here, it's like try it, just try it. No, we can't make.
I'm allergic.
I
to
tell my kids, yeah, take a no thank you bite.
I'm allergic to mango, and I will ask, like in a ridiculous way, I will ask servers or whatever, is there mango in this? When like there clearly isn't.
Yeah.
It's like a cheeseburger,
Yeah.
and I'm like, there's no mango, right? And they're like, you're getting kicked out of the store.
You're like funny you
restaurant.
asked. We just started throwing mango on it.
Actually, yeah,
No
yeah.
reason.
Anytime there's like some sort of a like a not a relish, but like any sort of
Chutney
like a
or-
spread or whatever,
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no mango, right? But then even when it's just other stuff, I'm like, no mango. Please tell me that there's no mango.
That's funny. You're the second person that I know that has a mango allergy. One of my old assistants and at Patty's had a mango allergy, and she like would say she couldn't even be near one, like couldn't have it anywhere. Somebody touched a refrigerator handle, like anything. So I thought that was so crazy. Mango of all the things. Is
Yeah.
that a pretty popular allergy then?
Yeah, it's the same family as like poison ivy. So it's a like an oral allergy, like your mouth will get like swollen and then like your neck, your throat could get swollen, but it's the same. Most people don't have it, obviously, but some people that are really allergic to like poison oak, poison ivy, can have a bad allergic reaction to mango.
Wow.
So that happened to
knew?
me.
Fun
Happened to
fact
me
for the
one
day.
time. And by the way, my girlfriend loves mango, and I think
Oh,
she's
boy.
gonna kill me someday because she can't not buy mango stuff. There's like you said, like somebody like couldn't touch the
Right,
refrigerator. No. It's not that bad for
Okay.
me, right? It's not that bad for
Good.
me, and I'm glad because there's mango in my fridge right now, and there's like. I'm going to bed, and she's like, I'm gonna make a smoothie, and I'm like, is it she's like, yeah, I'm gonna make a mango smoothie after you go to bed, and I'm like, one day you're just gonna forget,
Wow.
and you're gonna kiss me, and I'm gonna die,
Oh no.
my
and
gosh.
you're just, I know this is your plan. You're just gonna take out the life insurance policy.
This is well now the police are taking notes too, so it's okay.
Well,
You
that's
gotta
why.
document
We'll
it.
know
That's-
who did it.
No. That's why we have the. That's why we have the show on Mondays now with Paul Gingerella and Sean Lacey, so that all of this can be documented. Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
I don't trust her.
That's great to know.
I'm kidding, and Jackie, if you're listening to this, which I know you're not, I love you.
Um,
So
So Monday we can crash the show. So
Yeah.
that'd be fun.
Monday you can crash the show 4:30. It's fine.
pop in.
What?
We'll pop in.
Yeah, pop in. Bring some
Snacks.
Some snacks.
Okay.
Bring some stuff from Watch Hill Catering, please.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about Patty's relationship with the chamber and Watch Hill Catering's relationship with the chamber.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I've been on the board since 2010. Past chairman of the board, had to go off for a year and then went right back on. It is Patty's obviously is a huge supporter of the chamber. The chamber is a huge supporter of the community. So yeah, I think our relationship is pretty cohesive there.
Yeah.
You know, we love Watch Hill Catering loves being able to donate where we can to any
That's the
Watch Hill
one
Catering
thing with
events.
joining this team with Frankie and Paulie and Ange, just like they have a heart for the community. Like they never say no to anyone's dying to donate option if there's time. Gift cards for anybody. You need a cash donation, they'll do it. They just don't say no. You know, I work with the Sons Youth Football. They don't bat an eye. You know, the chamber, you need gift cards, you need discounts, you want to do a chamber after hour, like we do everything. And it comes from Paulie and Ange and Frankie's just not saying no and just giving back to the community like at all times. It's unheard of the amount of stuff that they give out. And never get credit for, but it's there.
We don't need credit.
Yeah.
We don't need credit.
No.
We'll take cash.
So good. Yeah.
Was it important to you guys for the entire 26 years to give back to the community once you opened?
I think it just made sense that, well, my dad was in the Wickford Lions Club back in the day, and he used to volunteer myself and my older brother to help him with his civic duty, which basically back in the day it was like fathers brought their sons to do the work for them while they drank in the back.
Yep.
But that's changed now. So I've been the Wesley Lions for since 2014 or no, I don't know. Oh, seven. So yeah, but 18 years now. And that's kind of brought home, where you could just be sitting at home and doing nothing, or you could actually be out and about helping people. And we do have a short season at Paddy's, but we are we do try to do stuff year round, whether
Pasta
it's
dinners,
food donations, pasta dinners. We'll get asked to do pasta dinners. Maybe it's usually like 3 or 4 a year that we'll do for different organizations. My wife's a teacher, so obviously I'm roped right into that. Whatever school they have, pasta dinner. Okay, so Chef and I are doing that one, or like I said, Lions Club or Rotary Club, or different places. When kids were doing gymnastics at the Y, we do those, and but yeah, I think it's important to give back and not even give back, just to give. It's not you just do what you can. There's no reason not to. And I think I don't want to. I'm not going to pat ourselves in the back, but I think if everybody kind of thought that way, it would be a much better place.
I agree.
I agree with
Agreed.
Agree completely.
that.
Do you guys have favorite chamber events that you participate in or that you just go to and attend?
Oh,
Every
I
year.
can't say I'm biased.
No,
Of
you
course,
gotta-
And goes to all of them.
I'm at every event. I'm biased. I don't know which one would be the best.
Yes, he's
okay.
asked everyone that question.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta
one
pick
if
a
you want
favorite.
it.
Oh no,
Lisa even picked a favorite on this.
She did.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's so hard. Well, I do have to say I am excited that Trash and Fashion or Fashion Trash and I can't remember.
Trash and fashion.
Trash and Fashion is coming back for this year as a little pop up for the Chamber's
Mhm.
100th anniversary, which that's the amount of events that we're gonna throw together this year.
100.
It's already
Feels
feels.
like it.
Oh, don't give her any ideas.
No.
Lisa's gonna be like 100 events for the 100th year. Yes,
Yeah,
we're doing it.
basically.
Oh no, we can't.
There's
That
not
this
enough time.
isn't the
There's
calendar full.
actually not enough days at this point now to do that.
Yeah,
Would
so
be-
trash and fashion's fun. Everybody makes an
The
outfit.
fusion one,
Fusion at
the-
the
the-
Velvet Mill.
the
Yeah,
lobster pot tree is awesome. That's just a ridiculous thing now.
we just
Yeah.
picked more than one, so everybody
Sorry.
gets to pick
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Chef, you can.
I love
join
the
it.
lobster pot. That's the favorite to go down there to hang out, grab some hot chocolate. just
Lobster
wander
Trap
around.
Tree is growing year
Mhm.
after year, and wow,
Yeah.
the popularity that thing has is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great one.
I think it's funny. I've noticed men when they're in here always call it the lobster pot tree, and women
Call it the trap.
Lobster
Oh.
trap.
yeah, and
Trap,
women
yeah.
always call it the appropriate name, which is the lobster trap tree.
That's it. That's an appropriate name.
I'll tell you,
Lobster's in there. I said lobster.
Yeah.
lobster trap tree.
It is
It's the
lobster
lobster
trap, yeah.
trap tree. Yeah,
It's not
Yeah.
a lobster pot.
Nope.
it is a
trap.
lobster pot.
yes.
Though I mean, they do have their same thing: lobster trap and lobster pot,
Okay.
interchangeable. But the tree is the
my
lobster
God, I understand
trap
this right
tree.
now.
I'm
So
confused.
Lobster
Well,
trap
guys,
tree.
Trap
listen,
tree.
if
Front
you go
of
to
it.
lobsterpottree.com, it's not going to come up with anything. So we need to say lobster trap tree.
Okay. So there you go. Well, now I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is amazing. I mean, I volunteer. There's so many volunteers to be docents at the
Mhm.
tree. and the joy that you see that it brings is, I mean, you're freezing 90% of the
Mhm.
time. You have a 3-hour shift. It is cold, but I'm
windy.
telling you, you're just warm from the inside because it's so people love
Mhm.
it. And
Our
it's-
buoys come out great every year.
oh, the
Oh,
buoys
You
are
guys get really
fantastic.
nice ones.
yeah,
Ours-
all of them are. They're
They are.
beautiful.
we
you
have them
know?
hanging from the rafters in the restaurant as people walk in.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
So what,
that's
we're
awesome.
up to 6? How many? Yeah.
Yeah.
This was the 4th year last
Right.
year.
We didn't get jump on it the first year. I don't know what
Ah.
happened. Slacked on that one.
yeah.
They
Sold
were
out.
sold out.
Sold
They
out.
were sold out so fast.
Yeah.
And I'm on the board and I didn't even get
It's like Taylor Swift tickets. They're on sale in the morning and they're gone by lunch.
right.
What happened?
Everyone wants it.
It's not that
Ticketmaster's
bad,
terrible.
but- Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're open right now for chamber members.
Great.
For anyone until April 1st, and then they open to the general public, and we'll sell out because we did last year.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
it'll
And
be
is
quick.
that, do you go to, on April 1st, do you go to lobstertraptreat.com to
No, you
purchase
call
one, or
us.
you call? Okay.
Yeah, there's no online ordering. You have to call us at 9 a.m. We'll only answer the phones. We always tell people don't leave a voicemail, don't email us. We're not checking them.
Yeah.
It's just whoever gets in. It's
Yeah.
very.
First come,
Mhm.
first serve.
I mean, you
Awesome.
can show up at 9. I'll service you right in the the building, but no, just call.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds
Be
good.
quick about it.
Have
Yeah.
to make, have to make the tree bigger.
Right.
Yeah.
Make the tree bigger.
Well, I think every year it's gotten bigger, right?
The between last year and the 3rd, I think it stayed around the same, but I think we're gonna fill in a little more. We keep just perfecting that shape.
It's so perfect.
Yeah, last year was like perfect. It's
Wow.
beautiful.
Great.
All right. So, Grace,
Yeah,
what do we got coming up?
all kinds of stuff. Let me pull up my notes.
I think I have mostly everything on
probably do.
graphics, but I don't know because there's always new things.
We have a ribbon cutting this Tuesday at RICAN, which is the Rhode Island Center assisting those in need. That's in Charlestown.
I still don't have that graphic.
That one I will send you.
Yeah.
That is 10 to 11. So it's their grand reopening of their food pantry. And then next Saturday is a ribbon cutting at Playwell. She has a new little mini Main Street in there that she's doing a ribbon cutting for. That's 9 to 10, but the ribbon cutting is at 9:30. And that's 36 High Street in Westerly. And then just recently, we announced that we're doing 50 under 50, kind of a nod to our previous 40 under 40 as part of the 100th year anniversary. So if you know any business or civic professionals in the area that are under the age of 50, you can nominate them. And that's co-presented with Valenti Family of Dealerships and 321 Media.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's you.
That's Ben.
That's me.
So
It's actually not me. It's a whole team of people, but I'll take the credit for it.
Yeah. So the link to nominate that I think is on our Facebook, our Instagram, and it might be up on our website soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need 50 under 50, and this community is filled with some great people. So
Yeah.
there's definitely enough.
And it's Southern Rhode Island and Eastern Connecticut. So, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's the ocean community.
Yep.
So we're expanding out.
It's not 50 under 60.
No.
No.
We
Wah, wah.
might I don't know. If we're
Not
looking
yet.
for the rest
Not
of
yet,
the-
not
Yeah,
yet.
not yet.
No, but then it'll be 60 under 70.
Don't give Lisa any ideas. Don't give Lisa any more ideas.
Just wait 50 years from now when they do 100 under 100.
I thought about that. I was like, that'd be so easy.
So good.
And then the other two things we have is we have 2 business after hours coming up in March. The first one is at the Guard Arts Center. That is a tri-chamber business after hours with the Greater Mystic Chamber and the Eastern Connecticut Chamber of Commerce. That is March 6th. From 5 to 7 p.m. So it's a tri-chamber, and then they're also doing a special showing of the movie Saturday Night at 7:30 p.m. for anyone that wants to stay. And we have our annual or monthly business after hours at Riverhead Building Supply on Wednesday, March 12th from 5 to 7 p.m. And that's 2 Oak Street in Westerly.
Awesome.
So, coming up quick.
Yeah. And then also there's the Grease Island Hopper
Yeah, that's
Information.
February 26th at 5:30 at the Chamber for anyone that wants to go to Greece.
Yeah.
In case it's on your list.
Is Greece on your list, guys?
I think it's on everyone's list.
I think Greece is the word.
On that note.
Do you want to just co-host the morning show?
You're right, you know what? So good. What did I tell you? He
Yeah.
does such a great job. Paulie's done how many times have we done videos, to explain entertainment. So he would pop on every day, talk about the Paddy's entertainment, what was going on for that weekend. And people just love it because he's great.
I think
great.
you and I need a morning show over the summer.
Yeah, I don't come up with the stuff. I just play off what I hear. So it's not. So I have to come up with things that'd be like,
Speaking
that's a nice ceiling tile.
That's a nice one.
Speaking of,
Now I'm looking at
you
them.
mentioned
Oh,
you,
really?
So it's that one over there. Is it?
Yeah,
Everyone look.
Don't- that one over there has a hole in it.
That's a hole in that one too.
Yeah,
Wires.
See?
there's wires.
Oh,
there.
you're gonna go into every room
Little
now.
wires that are coming down. All right. So speaking of, you make videos for the entertainment. Any big news for entertainment or where we should watch out for that? Because there are some big names that come to Paddy's every year.
We are an entertainment venue. We really are. We're a concert venue. We have food, we have bar, we are full of entertainment. Honestly, look at Paulie. This is why he's also full of entertainment. So we have all the big bands coming back this year. We're gonna have concerts every Friday and Saturday night. We mostly have big national act names, bands like Pepper, Badfish, Ballyhoo, bunch of national acts, but we also support the local up and coming bands as well too. If we have any, gaps in our calendar that needs to be filled, we'll reach out. But a lot of those bands are booked by that time. But sometimes it just works out great. We've hosted
weeknights, yeah. some
weeknights,
local kid bands.
So we still have all that going on. Definitely is going to be a lot more this year because we just started bringing it back basically last year after COVID, kind of, the past 2 years. But the calendar's filling up, and we're excited. We've just released our first show, which is Ballyhoo and Tropidelic on June 14th, I believe.
Yeah.
So keep it tuned to social media and paddysbeach.com for the entertainment calendar.
There's
update.
definitely the weeknight opportunity is there because like I said, we have Sinclair play last year. We had
local
band,
younger bands. Yep. So
just the United Theaters band called Pop. They played, I think, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I like to mention that because my son's the lead guitar guy.
Yeah.
But and my basement just rocks me to sleep every night with the dulcet tones of his electric guitar going crazy.
Well, I'm sure it's great though because he's always been very talented. So I think it's
cool to see. It's cool to see the whole the great thing about the band Pop is you graduate out of it. So once you're summer after your graduation year, you're out of the band.
Yeah.
And now they bring in new kids from underneath. And this year they brought in 3 new singers and a new bass player. So, and then they'll go through, their journey through. And my son Rowan's, he couldn't not look at his guitar last year. He was just staring at his guitar the entire time he played. And he had, almost no stage presence just because he was so concerned about hitting the wrong note. But now he's jumping around and, doing stuff. I'm like, who is this kid? So it's cool.
He's got some cool moves on stage. I've
cool
seen them on the videos.
The stage
lately.
presence now, and it's fun, and it's great for the community to see the local United really embrace that whole younger crowd and the younger artists and younger musicians and developing them, and that's cool to see.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I think your son was the first person that I ever met that had seen Hamilton.
Oh.
And
Oh, we saw it already.
Oh, they are
He-
Hamilton
Oh my gosh.
lovers.
he came into rehearsal one day and was just like, "Let me tell you everything about Hamilton." And this is like 2015. It's like, all right, buddy.
Nice.
And so how old would he have been then?
8.
Eight, yeah. And just knew it word for word
Yep.
and
Oh,
went
but-
through everything.
Yeah, but then we went backstage. We knew
Yeah, yeah.
we knew someone who knew someone.
Yep.
And they couldn't have been nicer. We walked backstage. We walked to the pit. We walked to the lighting. We saw costumes. They put King George's crown on. They
Yeah.
were holding the guns from the duel, and I'm like,
So cool.
everybody does this, right?
Yep. He came back to rehearsal and just sort of like held court, and all of the adults were like, "Really? Wow. This is so cool!" Like
Right.
just sitting there being jealous of an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
That was a great day. Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So Watch Hill Catering. How can people contact you guys if they're looking to book something now for obviously you're booking events into the summer
Yeah,
and all
well,
of that stuff.
we love to hear, see if we can help anybody do whatever they want to do. We can make anything happen, as long as we're not too booked.
And it's
But
not
yes,
even weddings. It's like
Everything,
I'll
events.
go to your house for 6 to 8 people. Do private chef dinners, 3-course, 4-course meals.
Yeah.
We do birthday parties, everything.
every event we
Yeah.
can cater to.
Lunch, catered lunches, bereavement
Yeah.
packages, all this. Yeah. It's-
I'll tell you, I've been to many events that have been catered by Watch Hill Catering, and you can tell.
Aw.
You can tell,
That's
and
nice.
it's great. So
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so watchhillcatering.com. Easy, right?
absolutely.
Yep. And then you'll speak with Sam. She's our catering and events manager, and she will guide you through and get all the information from you and see if we're a good fit and see if we can help your event be exquisite.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
That's amazing. Someone named Anne Marie Doyle said a band called Pop wants to play at Patty's. I think that she commented 2
Well,
minutes ago. I think
oh,
she
I
might
could
have
I
just
could
come
say how
on
does
and-
it feel to want, but no, yeah, they'll definitely be playing down on the beach this summer
Of
for sure. yeah.
course. I wonder if she heard that whole bit.
I don't think she did.
Yeah,
I don't know that
think
she would
would've-
have commented that
right?
if she heard.
Well,
Anyway,
They'll be on the schedule. Tell
Anyway.
Anne Marie. Anne Marie, if you're listening, they're going to be on the schedule multiple times as they were last year. They draw such a great crowd. It's such a good time. They're so entertaining. It's
Yeah.
lovely to see young kids with that talent. And it's nice to have all the locals in and
Yeah, and their
It's just a
music
great
director,
time.
the music director over there at United is Tom Foley, and
Tom Foley.
he's basically the manager of the band, and he's checking the sound and everything and making sure everything goes off without a hitch. So
And he used to play at Patty's.
Oh, yeah.
Acoustic.
oh yeah,
she just clarified. I did hear it. I am
Oh.
listening.
Hi, Anne Marie.
sorry, I left the dog barking. My bad. My
also,
bad.
can I just say enough of the kind
He planned
words
it.
about Tom Foley? Okay, there will
Oh,
be no
man.
more kind words about Tom Foley
Okay,
on this.
so Tom Foley and I are in a bar. Just kidding.
Oh no. Speaking of Tom Foley and acoustic, though, that's
Yeah.
that's something about the entertainment. We are actually going to be bringing back acoustic this year with our more of a fast casual environment. We're going to have more space that's going to be opened up to be able to put acoustic in during the weeks,
Yeah.
during the weekdays, on the weekends. So we'll be scattering that throughout and hoping. So any acoustic acts out there, I know for years I've told you that we don't book acoustic anymore. Come at me, Angela at pattysbeach.com. We are going to be throwing some acts in this year.
Yeah,
so
we'll be
send me
opening
an email
up.
again.
We
I-
open Tiki up a little bit more often now too. So on nice days, you can just go over there and hang out in that area where again it's been used 5 hours a week for the last 10 years. So now you
Yeah.
can just kind of go over there and chill and relax, and it's a really big space.
Yeah.
So you can kind of get your own private little area. Just do what you got to do.
And I hear from our 321 meteorologist, me, that it's going to be a beautiful summer.
There you
It
go.
is.
So
It is.
if people can predict that it's going to snow 3 weeks out, then I'm going to say that
Horrible.
it's a beautiful summer.
Yeah.
Look at forecasting fear. Just for the heck of it
Forecasting Fear on TikTok.
Yep.
Ticket to talk.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one today. I'm gonna do one today too. It's a supplement. I'll usually say forecasting fear season 26 supplemental, and say here we are in the snow.
You're going to be
Yes.
the reason
Crazy.
TikTok gets banned.
Well, yeah, this face too close to the camera is like just good enough to turn off.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Check out pattysbeach.com
That's right.
and watchhillcatering.com.
That's it.
Awesome.
And obviously oceanchamber.org
Mhm.
Please.
for the many events. And please nominate some people for that you think are deserving for 50 under 50. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I will be doing interviews with all of the
winners.
the winners.
Nice.
Fun.
That's cool.
Or at least all of the winners that want to be interviewed.
This is true.
So
who aren't WITSEC? Yeah.
yeah. So thank
So
you
if
guys.
you win, Ben, can I interview you?
I'm not. I would hope that I'm not eligible.
How is that? Oh my goodness.
So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. And we will talk to you all real soon. I want to say thank you to the Chamber Champions who support the Chamber all year long. You can see they were scrolling at the bottom the whole time, and you can see the full list of them right there. And I want to say a huge thank you also to our two sponsors of this show, Lathrop Insurance and Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road in Dunn's Corners. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Touchdown, West Philly.
A chance for the Chargers, and they score!
In the front, Guzzi again.